Real gas equation or van der Waals equation we will discuss today. So let everybody join, we will start. So yesterday's kinetic molecular theory postulates, so once we will try to revise. Okay. So try to recall kinetic molecular theory postulates. Good morning. Okay. Limitations, so we will repeat. Limitations, so repeat madana little later when we discuss about real gas equation. Yake real gas equation is different another based on the limitations of kinetic molecular theory that we will discuss. So before that, let us try to recall all the postulates once. So what is the first postulate? Says the gas contains many number of molecules. Okay, small many number of molecules, and the molecules are very small molecules. Okay, they are small in size. That's what is told by kinetic molecular theory. Gas molecules are very small and many number of molecules are there. Okay, first point. Next point enu andre they move with certain velocity. They randomly move with certain velocity. And after that, they say that there is no force of attraction or no repulsive forces between the molecules of gas. Okay, gas molecules nadve yavade force of attraction iralla, and there will not be a repulsions also anta helidare. Okay, that is the limitation of kinetic molecular theory actually. Okay, so there are no intermolecular forces of attraction anta yen helidaro. That is the major limitation of kinetic molecular theory. Okay, and after that, one important thing we studied, volume of a molecule, gas molecules, is negligible compared to total volume occupied by the gas. Compared to total volume occupied by the gas. Okay, e point you must able to study little deeply. Okay, say for example, namage ideal gas equation we know PV is equal to nRT. Okay, so illi what is this volume? This V is nothing but volume of a gas anta heltivi. This V is nothing but volume of a gas. Okay, so illi what do you mean by volume of a gas? Here, volume of a gas is nothing but volume of a container only. Okay, so what do you mean by volume of a gas? Volume of a gas is nothing but volume of container only. Okay, so nanondu ideal gas equation, ideal gas ge naven apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ PV is equal to nRT ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ volume ಬಗ್ಗೆ I am talking about. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು volume ಏನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀವೋ ಅದು volume of a gas. So volume of a gas and what is the actual meaning? It is nothing but volume of a container only. So how it becomes equal to the volume of a container? Say for example, if this is a container, if this is a container, you have full of gas molecules. Okay, and ideal gas is a very small particles. That's what kinetic molecular theory is applicable only for ideal gases. Howda? Ideal gas is made up of very small molecules, so that small molecules are occupying all over. ಇವಾಗ small molecules ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ, if I bring all the small molecules at one corner, say for example, if I bring all the small molecules at one corner, assuming that all small molecules would occupy this much position in a container, right? Say that means the entire space is available for a molecules to move. Okay, so this is the entire place available. This is the available space space for a molecules to move. Okay na, so idunna ನಾವು actually consider it as volume of a gas. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ volume of a gas andre it is the available space, it is available space for movement of gas. Okay, you see here, actually here our gas molecules are occupying very little area. Say compared to this much big area, this is negligible. That is what the meaning of that point. Yava point meaning helideni illi, volume of gas molecules is negligible compared to the total volume of a gas anta helidini. So adardu meaning idu. Okay, so actually ideal gas ಏನು ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ that would occupy, say ನಾನು ಈ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್. Okay, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇದೆ, you know, if I keep all the molecules at one corner, that would occupy very little space. So compared to this big space, this small space occupied by the gas molecules is negligible. So that is the actual meaning of the gas, I mean the point. Okay, so volume of a gas molecules is negligible compared to the total volume of a gas. Okay, got to know? So adakke actual meaning bandubiಟ್ಟು idu. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ volume ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, it is the available space for a molecules to move. So this much is the available space for a molecules to move, and that volume is quite bigger compared to the volume occupied by the molecules. So ನೀನು ಆ available space ಗೆ compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ this small volume you can actually neglect it. Okay, so that is the actual meaning. Why I told this meaning is, you will understand this is actually one of the major limitation. Okay, ಅವನೇನ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, volume of a gas molecules can be negligible compared to the total volume anta. Adu applicable for ideal gases because ideal gas particles are very small, very small. So ideal gas ge adu applicable, but real gases ke it is not applicable. Okay, so this is one of the limitation. So illi two limitations. So one, the limitation is they say that there is no force of attraction between the molecules. Actually speaking, there is a force of attraction between the molecules. Okay, and another limitation, what did they tell you? Volume of a gas molecules occupied, you know, that is negligible compared to the total volume anta helidare. Adu okay for ideal gas but not for the real gas. Okay, yakandre real gas molecules are much bigger, much bigger. So avaga volume occupied by those bigger molecules you can't neglect. Okay na, so this is another limitation of kinetic molecular theory. Okay, so ivaga limitations aitu, and now let us learn few more formulas here. There is a formula based on kinetic molecular theory. We have a equation called kinetic gas equation. Idardu derivation ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, just try to remember the formula. This particular equation was derived from the formula PV is equal to nRT. Okay, so PV is equal to nRT. In the one more equation has been derived, that we will call it as kinetic gas equation. Okay, so the kinetic gas equation is PV is equal to 1/3 mnc square. Okay, so idanna kinetic gas equation anta heltare. Okay, so based on the various postulates, okay, based on the various postulates, from PV is equal to nRT, one more equation is derived, adu banbuttu PV is equal to 1/3 mnc square. Okay, so illi m is nothing but mass of a given gas, okay, illi n is nothing but number of moles, okay, and c is nothing but velocity of a gas. Okay, c is nothing but velocity. Okay, and now let us discuss more about this particular term called velocity. Okay, so we have something called molecular velocity. So ivaga nanu molecular velocities ಬಗ್ಗೆ I am telling you. Molecular velocity. Okay, and one more thing before we go for molecular velocity, one more formula try to take down. Okay, just molecular velocity ginta munche innondu formula. There is a formula to calculate kinetic energy of gas molecules. Gas molecules would always move with certain energy, right, which we call it as kinetic energy, and that kinetic energy formula is 2/3, okay, nRT. 2/3 nRT. Try to remember this formula also. So this is the formula to calculate kinetic energy of molecules. Okay, so ivaga we got to know kinetic gas equation and kinetic energy of a molecules to calculate. We have a formula, right? Oh, 3/2. Okay, 3/2. Fine. Okay, and this equation has been derived from this. Okay, so this equation, kinetic energy is equal to 3/2 nRT idiyalla, this has come from this equation, kinetic gas equation indane. Okay, so ee derivation part ella namgilla, we no need to study for your level. Okay, so just try to remember the formulas. Okay, maybe some numericals can be asked. Clear? Fine. So now let us discuss about this factor. I told you C is what? Velocity of gas molecules, right? And there are different types of velocities actually. So now we are learning about molecular velocities. Molecular velocities. Okay, molecular velocities. Fine. You know what? Say, for example, in a container, you have gas molecules. You have a gas molecules. And these gas molecules always move randomly with some velocities. And remember a point that all molecules will not move with same velocity. All the molecules are not moving with same speed. Okay, say some molecules would move with less speed, some molecules will be having more velocity, some have medium range of velocity. Different molecules, I mean the same gas, but still the different molecules here would move with different speeds. So hagagi different molecular velocities we have. So we mainly have three types of molecular velocity. Okay, say for example, I divide these molecules into A group, B group and C group. A group molecules would move with one speed, B group molecules would move with one speed, C group molecules would move with another speed. So based on the different levels of speed, I divided molecule into A, B, C. So the groups are moving with different speeds. So our speeds now we will call it as molecular velocity. So how many types of molecular velocities are there? There are three types of molecular velocity. Okay, three types of molecular velocities. Okay, so all the three types formulas I'll give you. Okay, first type is root mean square velocity. Root mean square velocity. Okay, so what do you mean by root mean square velocity? It is indicated with the letter C, capital C. Okay, so here root mean square velocity is nothing but it is the square root of mean of square of velocities of gas molecules. Okay, say try to see this equation. C is equal to square root of C1 square plus C2 square plus C3 square etc. divided by n. N means number of gas molecules. Okay, so imagine you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 n number of molecules. Okay, so for one molecule its velocity is C1. Okay, for another molecule the velocity is C2. For the third molecule the velocity is C3. Okay, like that. It is the square of mean of squares of individual velocities is called root mean square velocity. Okay, so depending on the definition ನಾವು ಇದೊಂದು relation ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Okay, so this is root mean square velocity, but there is a different formula to calculate root mean square velocity. Take the formula to calculate. If formulas are important, this is not the formula, this is just a definition. Okay, so based on a definition, idu not a formula. Okay, so now formula to calculate RMS velocity, that means root mean square velocity, that is C, or it can be represented as VRMS. Okay, so both the ways, is equal to square root of 3RT by M. 3RT by M. Okay, so we all know PV is equal to nRT, right? And if the number of moles of a gas is 1, I can write PV is equal to RT, right? So instead of RT, I can also write it as 3 PV by M. Okay, so what is this M? Molar mass of a gas. M andre molar mass of a gas. We know R is gas constant, T is temperature in Kelvin. Okay, so RT badalige, if the information is given related to pressure and volume, then you can use this formula. Okay, so depending on the information given in a question, different formulas use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ temperature ಬಗ್ಗೆ information ಇದ್ರೆ then this one, or pressure volume ಬಗ್ಗೆ information ಇದ್ರೆ this one. Okay, say the formula to calculate root mean square velocity is, this is a kind of velocity shown by gas molecules. Okay na, say when you take some amount of a gas, adralli the molecules will move with different speed, hagagi namage different velocities we have, adralli one of the type is root mean square velocity. So that is calculated with the help of this formula. Clear? So idu root mean square velocity. And now let us go for the second velocity, that is average velocity. That is average velocity. So I'll rub the formula of root mean square velocity. R value 8.314 tagobodili. Okay, R value you can take it as 8.314. Okay, so that is about root mean square velocity. And I'm talking about the second velocity, that is average velocity. Average velocity. Okay, so average velocity is designated with this particular symbol. Okay, C bar anta heltare, or we can also write it as V average. V average. Okay, both the ways. And average velocity to calculate, C bar is equal to square root of 8RT by pi M. Okay, so this is the formula, 8RT by pi M. Again, M is what? Molar mass. Okay, remember M is our molecular mass. Molecular mass of gas. Okay, so this is the formula to calculate average velocity. Clear? Fine. And coming to the third type of molecular velocity, most probable velocity. Most probable velocity. Okay, most probable velocity is represented like this, Cp. Okay, C bar P, or VMP. VMP. MP means most probable. Okay, so it can be designated with this type of symbols. And what do you mean by most probable velocity here? Most probable velocity means the name only says the velocity shown by most of the molecules. Velocity, in a gas, most of the molecules would move with one particular speed. So that velocity we are calling it as most probable velocity. Okay, so velocity shown by most of the molecules is called as most probable velocity. Okay, fine. Say here most probable velocity find out madake, we have a formula 2RT by M. 2RT by M. Okay, so this is the formula for most probable velocity. Okay, velocity shown by most of the molecules. Velocity shown by most of the gas molecules is called most probable velocity. So adake formula is, okay, this one, square root of 2RT by M. Or we can also instead of RT, if pressure volume information is given, then we can write 2 PV by M. Okay, so ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, they are all derived from kinetic gas equation only. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, just we will study the formula for numerical point of view. Okay, so ಆ meanings formulas ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Okay, so these are the three formulas I gave you. And now you had seen the three formulas. Okay, for 3 different molecular velocity. Can you tell me which velocity is actually bigger one? Which is the bigger velocity? Which one may have a greater value here? Which velocity may have a greater value here? Okay, can you looking at the formulas, you can able to decide, okay, which velocity. Yeah, we can write the formula with respect to density also. Okay, we can write the formula with respect to density also, but adu ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. With respect to molecular mass, you need to remember. Okay, fine. See here, let me write all the 3 formulas here. See, the first formula what we studied, RMS velocity, root mean square velocity. For that, the formula we studied was square root of 3 RT by M, right? This was the formula. And next one, if I have to take the ratio of all of them, you know, I can take it as RMS average velocity, right? Average velocity, right? So what is the formula here? Square root of 8 RT by pi M, right? And next we have most probable velocity, right? And here the formula is 2 RT by M, isn't it? So what would be the ratio between them? The ratio, right? Say just RT by M, RT by M, RT by M is common. So just square root of 3, 8 by pi, right, is to square root of 2, right? Can you tell me which value is greater here? Always, right? Square root of 3 is greater. That means RMS velocity is greater than, you know, average velocity, and compared to most probable velocity. Okay, so that means with the symbols, if I have to show you, RMS velocity, that is C is greater than C bar, which is greater than C bar P, right? So this is important for competitive point of view. Okay, so e point mele direct age question bandittu in the previous NEET papers. Okay, say the increasing order or decreasing order of molecular velocities. Okay, so this is the order and this is the ratio. Okay, so this is all about the molecular velocities. Now question node, and tomorrow we will discuss the question. Today let us finish off Van der Waals equation also. Okay, fine. Oh, you studied all the formulas in physics, huh? Okay, okay, fine. So all these formulas, you know, you studied in physics. Okay, fine. So that's it. This is the idea you must have in case of chemistry. Okay, and you can write all these formulas in terms of density also. But now the jasti chemistry nalli use madala, so I didn't give you. Okay, fine. So now we will go for the most important part of the chapter, that is real gas equation. Okay, real gas equation. Real gas equation. Okay, so we know ideal gas equation. Namage ideal gas ge equation ide. Let me write that on to a side. PV is equal to nRT. So this is the equation for ideal gas. Ideal gas. Okay, ide equation, no, we cannot use it for real gases. We cannot use it for real gases. Okay, and you know, real gases are deviated from ideal nature. Real gases are deviated from ideal nature because of 2 postulates which is there in a kinetic molecular theory. Okay, so the first point I would like to write here is why we cannot use this equation for the real gas. Okay, it is because real gases are deviated from ideal nature. Okay, so why they are deviated from ideal nature? It is because of 2 postulates. Two postulates which are there in kinetic molecular theory. Can you tell me which are the 2 postulates that can never be shown by a real gas? That is not applicable for the real gas. Bere ella postulates okay, but there are 2 postulates which is there in a kinetic molecular theory which cannot be accepted for all gases, mainly for the real gases, right? So adu yava postulates? one I already discussed in the starting of the class, right? So first one enu andre the postulate, one of the postulate was like this, right? There was no force of attraction. The postulate says no force of attraction between the molecules anta helidare, between the gas molecules. So this is one postulate you cannot apply for the real gas. Okay, say in this postulates the real gas is deviated from the ideal nature. If it is ideal nature, definitely okay, there is no force of attraction between the particles, ekandre the particles, the distance between the gas particles is very far and the particles are also very small ideal gas alli. Okay, so that's why there is no force of attraction. That's okay for ideal gas, but none of the gas in our nature is ideal. Nan ninne helidini adu, right? All gases are real gas only. So illi this point cannot be accepted for the real gas. So e point alli, okay, the real gas is deviated from ideal nature. Okay, and another postulate which we cannot accept is, like I told you in detail, that is volume of gas molecules, volume of gas molecules is negligible, okay, compared to total volume, compared to total volume of gas, ಇಲ್ಲಿ volume of a gas ಅಂದ್ರೆ volume of a container only. Fix this in point. Gases case ಅಲ್ಲಿ volume of a gas is nothing but volume of a container. Okay, so the volume occupied by gas molecules is negligible compared to the total volume of a container, I can say. Okay, actually okay, ideal gas case alli molecules are very small. Okay, so avugalu very little space they occupy. So hagagi a space na you can neglect compared to the total volume of a container, right? So that is okay for the ideal gas, but real gases are not like that. Real gases alli gas molecules are considered as rigid spheres. Gas molecules are considered as rigid spheres. Andre a gas molecule size is quite bigger, So when the particle size is quite bigger, they would occupy some nice space only in a container. So that volume you cannot neglect, right? So in case of real gases, E point two, these 2 points are absolutely negligible. I mean, they are out of our concept. Okay, say this is the limitation of kinetic molecular theory. Because of these points present in theory, we cannot apply the theory for the real gases. Okay, and this particular equation also is completely justifying these points. Hagagi this equation also we cannot apply for the real gases. Okay, so because of these two reasons, you know, the ideal gas equation or the kinetic molecular theory we cannot apply for real gases, but one the situationally we can apply for real gases. Okay, see, try to remember, I'll erase these points. So these are our limitations, and this is the reason why we cannot apply ideal gas for the real gas. Okay, and this is the reason why real gases are deviated from ideal nature. Okay na? So idu ee limitations ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು very very important. But one condition alli, okay, at one condition real gases actually behave as ideal gas. Can you tell me at that particular condition, what is that condition? Yava condition alli real gases can behave as ideal gas? Okay, this is very important. Idar mele direct question irutte. Okay, real gas can behave as ideal gas at high temperature and low pressure. Okay, very important, very important, very good, you are answering. Low pressure. Okay, so e condition alli when the temperature is very much high, when the pressure is very much low, avaga this real gas can behave as an ideal gas. Avaga you can apply this ideal gas equation for a real gas, and all postulates of kinetic molecular theory becomes true for real gas. Yava condition alli when you have highest temperature and lowest pressure. Okay na? So this condition is very important. So at which condition real gas can become ideal gas? At high temperature and low pressure. Okay, fine. So this is one important thing. Okay, and now I will talk about, okay, ee condition na maintain madodu very difficult. Say normal room temperature is not a high temperature and atmospheric pressure is not a very low pressure also, right? At normal condition most of the gases behave as real gases. ಈ high temperature maintain ಮಾಡೋದು low pressure maintain ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದು it's a difficult task. Okay, so ಹಾಗಾಗಿ we every time we cannot apply this ideal gas equation for normal gases, right? So we have got a new equation for real gases. Real gases gantane ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ equation was introduced by a person called van der Waals. Okay, so what is that equation? See, P plus a n square by v square. Okay, v minus nb is equal to nRT. Okay, ide equation no little changes we have done. Okay, ideal gas equation indane idu bandide, no doubt. Okay, but you know there is some correction that has to be made for the pressure here. Okay, say some correction was made for the pressure term and some correction was made for the volume term. Okay, on doing some corrections regarding pressure and volume, and we got a new equation for real gases, that is P plus a n square by v square into v minus nb is equal to nRT. Okay, so this is the equation for real gases, and this equation we will call it as van der Waals equation. Van der Waals equation. Okay, and here actually there is a mistake in 2 points. Now 2 points in the molecular theory rectify madidre we will get this equation. So which are the 2 points? One, pressure alli some correction has to be done, volume alli some correction has to be done, right? Say because kinetic molecular theory nalla avaru en helidare, volume of a gas occupied is negligible, but actually cannot be negligible. Volume of a gas negligible and the consider madkondo, you know, they would have introduced this equation PV is equal to nRT. But you know this volume, volume of a gas cannot be negligible in case of real gases. Adrinda volume alli ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ correction ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. So this term NB is called as volume correction factor. I'll tell you why we have introduced this and what is this A and B. Ella detail age ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, try to understand carefully. So this is called volume correction factor. Volume correction factor. Okay, and this term a n square by v square is there. No, this is called pressure correction factor. Pressure correction factor. Okay, see how they have introduced this volume correction factor and pressure correction factor yava basis mele anta we will try to discuss. Okay, so other based mele conceptual questions can be asked, so you must try to understand the concept, okay, in a detailed way. So ivaga van der Waals equation you understood, right? So this is our van der Waals equation. Now let us try to understand about why they have brought this volume correction factor. So let us study about volume correction factor. Volume correction factor. Okay, say as I said the whole story previously, if it is a ideal gas, okay, say the gas molecules are very small, right? And here if I bring all the gas molecules at one corner, they would occupy a very little volume. Okay, they would occupy a very little volume, and this volume is negligible compared to the total volume of a container, right? Say illi volume andre PV is equal to nRT. Illi volume andre nenpitkobeku, this volume is nothing but volume of a container. Okay, a volume of a gas is nothing but volume of a container. Okay, or in other sense it is the available volume for gas molecules to move freely. Okay, I would say it is the available volume, okay, for a gas molecules to move freely. Okay, so this much is the available volume for these gas molecules to move freely. Adu volume. Okay, so that available volume is equal to volume of a container only, right? Volume of gas, I can say Vg andre volume of a gas, which is equal to volume of container. ಕಂಟೈನರ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವು ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಗೆ ತಗೊಬಂದಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ನ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ನ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಕಂಟೈನರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇದೆ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ರೋಟ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಅಂತ. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ PV is equal to nRT ನಲ್ಲಿ this V is volume of a gas, ಅಂದ್ರೆ it's nothing but volume of a container only. Okay, fine. But let me come to the real gas situation. Okay, so real gases, so the particles are not very small. The particles are quite big. Okay, see, they are considered as rigid spheres. They are considered as rigid spheres and they are quite bigger particles. Real gas particles are quite bigger particles. Okay, illi what would happen if I bring all the particles near? I mean, the particles occupying the space would be this much. Hauda, ella particles one kade ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ that would occupy more space compared to ideal gas particles. ನೋಡಿ, ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವು, ಸೊ ವಿ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಸೆಡ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಕಂಟೈನರ್, right? But if you bring all the real gas particles on one corner, this would occupy much space. This would occupy much space. Now can you tell volume of a container is equal to volume of a gas is equal to volume of a container? Can you tell volume of a gas occupied is equal to the, I mean, this free volume, ಇಲ್ಲಿ volume of a gas ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is the available volume. ಈ volume ನ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. It is the free available volume for a gas molecules to move. That is called volume of a container. That is called volume of a gas. Okay, now will this volume is equal to the volume of a container? Never, right? So ಇವಾಗ available volume ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ compared to the ideal gas, right? And now and what is the available volume now? What is the available volume now? Our available volume, okay, let me call it as available volume is equal to available, let me call it as available volume, the free space which is available for a gas molecules to move. ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? Okay, you can't see here. Fine, let me write above. Okay, and this volume is there, no? This is called excluded volume. This is called excluded volume. Excluded volume. Okay, now I can write if V is a available volume and this V is nothing but available volume for a gas molecules to move. Okay, and the entire volume is not available. I can write this V. How much is the available volume? It is V minus volume of a container minus excluded volume. That excluded volume I will indicate with the letter B. I will indicate with the letter B. ಈ excluded volume ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this is indicated with the letter B. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ excluded volume ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವಾಗ the entire container's volume is not available for a molecule. Okay, only some volume is available for the molecule, right? So ಇವಾಗ ಈ total V ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? V ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is the total volume of a container, right? Ideal gas consider ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಇವಾಗ for the real gases it's not true. You know, for the real gases how much is the available volume? It will be V minus B. It will be V minus B. V andre volume of a container minus excluded volume. Andre this is our excluded volume. Idನ್ನ minus ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that is the available volume for a real gas to move. Okay, that is this available volume is nothing but V minus B anta bariತೀವಿ. So that is the correction factor introduced here. Okay, so instead of writing V, now in case of real gas a volume occupied by the molecules cannot be neglected, just like the way we have done it in the ideal gas ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ neglect ಮಾಡಿ volume of a gas is equal to volume of a container ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ and available free volume is equal to volume of a container ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ, right? But in case of real gases ಆ ತರ consider ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, because you know since the gas molecules are much bigger, you know, they would occupy some nice volume. So available free volume is not equal to the volume of a container. Okay, so it would be V minus B. If V is the volume of a container, minus B madidre, that is the available volume for us. So that we have to consider as a volume, no. So hagagi V minus B. Illi B andre eno excluded volume. B andre eno excluded volume. Okay, and this is for 1 mole. This is for 1 mole of gas. For n moles of gas, we will write it as V minus NB. We will write it as V minus NB. Okay, so this is how NB another volume correction factor agi we have introduced in the equation. Okay, so got to know how that NB has come in the equation. V minus NB and the because the available volume for a gas molecules is V minus NB. Okay, if V is the total volume of a container, if B is the excluded volume and the volume occupied by the molecules. Adu ivaga neglect madakagalla, we have to consider. When you consider the volume occupied by the gases, then the free volume available for a gas molecules to move is always equal to V minus NB. Okay, N andre number of moles. Okay, so whereas for the ideal gas, the free volume available, volume andre free volume available for a gas molecules to move, free space available for a gas molecules to move. Okay, that free space is always equal to the volume of a container. But in real gas case alli hag nadiyalla. Okay, so we have to take out some volume, excluded volume out of the total volume. Okay, what is that excluded volume? It is B, indicated with B. So what is that B? It is the volume occupied by the gas molecules. Okay, so adana subtract madlebeku. Only then you will get available free space for molecules to move. Okay, so this much is the available free space for a gas molecules to move. So that's the reason we have introduced V minus NB. Okay, so idu volume correction factor ಬಗ್ಗೆ. So idara ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ depth ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು it's very important. Okay, because when you know the meaning, you will understand some of the questions actually. So e concept mele theory questions keltare, conceptual questions. So yake volume correction factor introduce madidare, and what is this NB, V minus NB, the meaning eno, all this is quite important. That's why I told this much. Okay, fine. So ivaga let us discuss about ivaga B andre gottaitu, it's actually the excluded volume occupied by the gas molecules. Adanna ನಾವು minus ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, right, among the total volume of a container. So adana minus madidrene available volume, available space for a gas molecules to move freely you will get. That is what we have to mention in a equation. Okay, fine. And now let us talk about units of this B and importance of that B. Okay, so now I am talking about units of B. Okay, see now V is equal to NB and the baribodu, like here B is equal to V by N. Say volume means volumes unit is what? Liters. Okay, N andre number of moles, we write it as mole. So what is the unit of B? B is equal to liter mole inverse. Liter mole inverse. Remember the units, directly they will ask in the competitive exam. The unit of B is liter mole inverse or liter per mole. Liter per mole is the unit of B. Okay, fine. And now let us talk about significance. Let us talk about significance of this B. Okay, that's also important. Significance of B. What is the importance of B? Significance of B in the sense, what is the importance of B? You know what? This B is directly proportional to size of gas molecules. Size of gas molecules. Okay, so by looking at the value of B, you can actually decide whether a gas molecules are bigger or smaller. You can compare the sizes of different gas molecules. Okay, because definitely the B value increases as the size of gas molecules increases, right? So size of a gas molecules increase, adre volume occupied by the gas molecules automatically increases. Volume occupied by the gas molecules only, our excluded volume, which we call it as B. Howda? So B is directly proportional to size of gas molecules. And whenever you have more bigger gas molecules, always liquefaction is difficult. So what do you mean by liquefaction here? Converting gas into liquid. Okay, converting gas into liquid. Our process now we will call it as liquefaction. More details about this we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, so as the size of gas molecules increases, liquefaction is difficult. Okay, so what I can write here is, as B increases, this is very important point to understand. As B value increases, you know, process of liquefaction, age of liquefaction decreases. I mean, the you know, how easily you can make the gas into liquid another decreases. Okay, so liquefaction decreases. Age of liquefaction decreases. Okay, this is one important point to be remembered for competitive exam. Okay, so as the value of B increases, liquefaction process always decreases. Age of liquefaction decreases. Okay, so this is all about our volume correction factor, and that B gave the unit ಇದೆ. B ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ excluded volume. Okay, and it has some importance and significance. ಆ significance ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, and ಅದ್ರದ್ದು units important, right? So significance ಮೇಲೆ questions can be asked. Okay, is the audio not clear? ಏಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿನೆಸ್ ಅಮ್ಮ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀನು ಒಂದನ್ನ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, fine. Now we will discuss about pressure correction factor. Okay, this is again very important. Pressure correction factor. Correction factor. And you know what? See here, gas converting into liquid is called liquefaction. Okay, units of B liter per mole amma, units of B liter per mole agutte. Fine. Say pressure correction factor illi. See here, when you take an ideal gas, ivaga let me take an ideal gas. Okay, and our ideal gas molecules are very small. Okay, and they said that ideal gas molecules middle alli there is no force of attraction, there is no attraction. Okay, there is no attraction between this molecule and this molecule, there is no attraction between this molecule and this molecule, no attraction between this molecule and this molecule, right? No attractions only. And here the pressure is purely due to the collision of particles to the walls of a container. Okay, so whenever gas molecules collide, or whenever they collide with walls of a container, force generate agutte. A force ne we will call it as pressure. Okay, force by area is called pressure, right? So what's the pressure? What do you mean by pressure? Pressure is equal to force by area, right? So when these molecules, sidal aero molecules, okay, container sidal aero molecules, so when they hit the walls of a container, force is generated. So that way pressure is created. Okay, so ivaga ideal gas equation ge we will write PV is equal to nRT alla, illiro pressure ಆ ತರ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದೆ. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ P ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, that is the pressure created when gas molecules hit the walls of a container. Okay, hit the walls of the container. Idu ideal gas situation. Okay, now coming to the real gas situation. Real gas situation. So understand, illiro pressure, what is the pressure? It is the pressure created when the molecules hit the walls of a container. Sidal aero molecules, so when they hit the walls of a container, avaga create agiro pressure adu. Okay, so that is that pressure. Fine. And now let me go for the real gases. Let me go for the real gases. And in the real gas, there is a force of attraction between the molecules. Say between this molecule and this molecule, you have attraction. Between this molecule and this molecule, you have attraction. Between this and this, you have attraction. Between this and this, you have attraction, right? So real gases show attractions between the molecules. And now here, how is the pressure created? Let us understand how the pressure is created. One way is when the side molecules are hitting the walls of a container. So these are our side molecules. Let me darker them. Okay, so these are our side molecules. So these side molecules hit the walls of a container, and that is one pressure that is created. Okay, let me call this pressure as P external. Just I'm calling it as P external. Okay, P external andre confuse ಆಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. Just let us call it as just P. Okay, now ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ just P ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ. Yes, the pressure generated when the molecules are hitting the walls of a container is just P. Okay, ಇವಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ you would observe one more pressure. That one more pressure is due to the collision of internal molecules. I told you this molecule is attracted with this molecule is attracted with this. So you would also observe a collision between these molecules. So whenever these molecules collide also, a force is generated. That is another type of pressure you will observe with the real gas. Okay, andre the pressure that is created in a real gas is much more than the pressure that is created when there is a ideal gas. Accept ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ತರ pressure possible. How? When the molecules, side molecules, when they hit on the walls of a container. Okay, ಅದೇ pressure ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ pressure ಅಂದ್ರೆ two pressures are possible. ಒಂದು, when side molecules are hitting the walls of a container, one pressure is generated, that is P. Along with that, you will also have a pressure gets generated when the internal molecules collide with each other. Avago force generate agutte, and that pressure we will call it as P internal. That pressure we will call it as P internal. Okay, so that's the reason in the van der Waals equation where pressure correction factor ನಾವು add ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, right? We have written as AN square by V square. ನೋಡಿ, pressure ಗೆ one more term we have added. Existing PV is equal to nRT. Existing pressure ಗೆ ಇದು existing pressure, okay, which you got when the molecules were hitting the walls of a container. ಆ existing pressure ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು pressure term you have added, that is AN square V square. What is this AN square V square? It is P internal. It is P internal. P internal andre the pressure that has generated when internal molecules have collided with each other. Okay, clear? And now, okay, I'll tell you why this AN square V square has come. Okay, so existing pressure jotege some extra pressure we have to add. That is what the correction we have to make in ideal gas equation. That's why the existing pressure ge we have added some term and we are calling it as pressure correction factor. That way we corrected the pressure in the ideal gas. Okay, fine. And now, okay, this P internal is there, no? Okay, if I separate these molecules, if I separate the internal molecules into two groups, group A and group B. Okay, ella internal molecules two groups agi divide ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, group A and group B. Okay, now the internal pressure is directly proportional to number of, is directly proportional to concentration of A and concentration of B type of molecules also. Okay, just internal molecules ನಾನು two groups ಆಗಿ divide ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ internal pressure create ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟು higher concentration of A and B ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ depend, right? The more number of A and B you have, more amount of internal pressure is created, right? So what I can always write, P internal is directly proportional to concentration of A, and P internal is always directly, it's also directly proportional to concentration of B. Yes or no? So now what I can write here is concentration of B. Howda? Fine. And now, P internal directly concentration of A means what? Concentration, molarity, if you consider, it is number of moles by volume, isn't it? Concentration of A, I will express the concentration with the help of a term called molarity, right? So concentration of A and the molarity of A, which I can write it as number of moles divided by volume, right? So P internal is directly proportional to N by V, and also I can write here P internal, it is N by V of A molecules. Okay, and P internal is directly proportional to N by V of B molecules. Okay, ella internal molecules two parts are divided ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ, A and B. P internal is directly proportional to concentration of A, P internal is directly proportional to concentration of B. Okay, ಎರಡನ್ನ join ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ can I write P internal is directly proportional to illu concentration N by V, illu concentration N by V. So I can write N square by V square. Okay, so finally I can write P internal is directly proportional to N square by V square. And to remove this proportionality sign, I have to introduce a constant. So that constant is what our A. So I can write P internal is equal to A N square by V square. A N square by V square. Okay, so our total pressure is equal to pressure generated when molecules hit the walls of a container plus internal pressure, right? So what is that internal pressure? A N square by V square. Right, so that's why in the equation we will write it as P plus A N square by V square. ಇದನ್ನ P internal ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋ ಬದಲು ಇನ್ನೂ elaborative ಆಗಿ we have written it as A N square by V square. Okay, because we derived it. P internal is directly proportional to concentration of A type of molecules. P internal is directly proportional to concentration of B types of molecules also. Concentration is N by V. So P internal is directly proportional to N square by V square. Proportionality sign remove madbekandre constant I need to introduce. So it is A N square by V square. Okay, it is A N square by V square. Right. So this is how we have got our pressure correction factor. And now let us talk about units of A. Let us talk about units of A. Okay, so yedu units of A. So we know P internal is equal to A N square by V square, isn't it? So here A the unit, A is equal to, I can write it as P internal into V square divided by N square baribodu, just a rearrangement. So here what is the unit of pressure? ATM, right? And what is the unit of volume? Liter square. And what is the unit of N? It's mole, right? So mole square. So this is the unit. Say innu simple ag baribekandre A is equal to ATM liter square mole minus 2, right? So this is the unit of A. Okay, A the unit is also very important. It is ATM liter square per mole square. Okay, so unit of A. And now let us talk about significance of A. Significance of A. Significance of A. Okay, so what is the importance of A? A is a measure of attractive forces between the molecules. A is a measure of attractive forces between the molecules. Okay, so as A value increases, it means that attraction between the molecules increases. Okay, attraction between the molecules increases and that. Okay, so as the A value is more, attraction between the molecules increases. And also one more thing, as A increases, liquefaction is easy. Liquefaction becomes easy. Yes or no? If a gas has to convert it into liquid, you must increase the forces of attraction between the gas molecules. Then only the gas would become liquid. So A andre eno, it's a measure of attraction between the molecules. So as A value increases, our liquefaction becomes easy. Clear? So this is the significance of our A. So idu Van der Waals equation to detailed explanation. So why I gave this much explanation is because ee concept mele conceptual questions they'll ask you. Okay, so why volume correction factor is introduced? Why pressure correction factor is introduced? What is that volume correction factor? What is that pressure correction factor? What is A and B? A and B are Van der Waals constant, but A has some importance and B has some importance. So what is the importance of A here? A is a measure of attraction between the molecules. As A value increases, attraction between molecules increases. If attraction between the molecule increases, liquefaction of gas becomes easy. Okay, whereas as B value increases, what would happen? Size of molecules increases. If you have bigger size molecules, liquefaction is difficult. B value is inversely proportional to liquefaction. A value is directly proportional to liquefaction. So this one point try to keep in mind. Okay, so tomorrow we will discuss questions relating to this, as well as one more small concept is remaining, that is about Z, compressibility factor Z. Okay, so we'll discuss compressibility factor Z as well as something about liquefaction tomorrow. Okay.